am Urs Landolf. I'm a partner at PricewaterhouseCoopers in Switzerland. I'm the markets leader of the Swiss firm. What makes me an entrepreneur? I think two things. One, I have a vision and I have ambitions to look forward, in a sense that I want to make sure that we are innovative, that we look into the next area of business activities, not just doing the daily business, but being creative. And the second point is that I actually I'm taking care of people. I think investing into people is the most important thing you can do as an entrepreneur, to develop and nurture people so that you have the next generation coming up and getting better than you.
Simon de Pury, Chairman Philips de Pury and Company. I became an entrepreneur basically by accident. I chose my profession by passion. I'm obsessed with art ever since I'm a teenager, and I have the great luck to be the chairman of Philips de Pury, which is a leading auction company for contemporary art, design and photography. And I just responded to opportunities along the way and eventually became an entrepreneur as a result of it.
Hi, my name is Ainur Begim and I study at Yale University. I study anthropology of finance and I come from the former Soviet Union. So what makes you an entrepreneur? In my essay, I proposed the following idea, that to be an entrepreneur, you don't really necessarily have to start a business or a venture. I think you can approach your own life in an entrepreneurial way. The way that you would approach a business, that is, plan very carefully, think creatively, innovatively, build lifelong relationships, really invest in people and in yourself. I think that's how you should approach your life. So I think even if you want to be an academic or you would want to do something completely different, you can always be an entrepreneur.
My personal economic outlook is as follows, that we do have, on the one hand, a surprising recovery of the economy in a very short period that shows that the strength of the private sector is really good. On the other hand, we do have the crisis, the state crisis with Greece, with the risk that this swaps over to other countries, which brings additional instability into the market and which will then backfire on the economic recovery in the private sector.
I am an optimist by nature. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're optimistic or pessimistic. You're always right in the end. You just have to wait long enough. I have been around long enough in the art market to know that markets never just develop in one direction. They develop in different ways. They are lively things. But I am very confident that regardless of what will happen, there will always be a human need for art, a human need for culture. We don't need it to live, yet we can't live without it.
So May 2010, of course, it's the historical background, the backdrop is the sad situation in Greece, and which points to all the problems that people have been predicting about the euro. And but you know what? Maybe it's just the way I am. I'm very optimistic, and I think there have been many terrible predictions, and none of them have come true, or maybe just partially. So I think that there is much reason to be hopeful, and we will have to work through certain issues. We will have to think and revisit and rethink the way we approach business, the way we approach the economy, the government. But I think that hopefully these lessons will help us in the future, and we will emerge stronger and united, and more united as a world.